have been doing so for generations.
Ganun pagsakripisyo paggawa ng red wine, no?
Grabe.
Sakripisyo talaga nila.
Oo. Tapos ano pa yan, inaapak-apakan pa yan. Pero ngayon parang may factory na yan. Pero wala nang ano, hindi na
The
uso
grapes arrive at the wineries,
apak-apak.
where they are crushed,
Hay
and the yeast automatically works the sugar in the grape to create alcohol. The fermentation and maceration period
Ito ba
in
rin
either
talaga yung
steel,
plantation niya?
concrete, or oak vessels
Sa loob.
can last anywhere from 1 week to 3 months, depending on the style of wine demanded.
Nililinit pa yan. Hindi na ano pa.
Some wines, like whites, rosés, or easy drinking reds, are filtered, fined, and bottled quickly.
Ang red,
Well, others are aged in oak barrels for up to 2 years.
White, yun ang ano.
In all cases,
White
bottled
na.
wine needs to stabilize before being released to the market. It is a process that cannot be rushed.
Ang ganda ng beer niya.
But what other treasures are hidden at Chateau Ksara? As the juice from the grapes ferment, the vines in the vineyard take up precious nutrients and minerals
Yan ang
from the soil
papasukan natin.
Dito
for
tayo.
the winter
Ganyan
dormancy,
mamaya
and the
papasok tayo
start of
dyan.
the cycle will begin again.
Yan, papasukan natin yan mamaya.
These mysterious caves, dating back to Roman
Wait.
times, were discovered by the
Papasok tayo
Jesuits in
mamaya dyan.
Diyan
1898.
nakalagay yung mga deposit
There are
nila.
different versions of how they were discovered,
Kani.
but what we do know
Bahal.
is that they are
Bakit
perfect
sa ano
for
bang
storing wine.
Pero ilang years na yan dyan. Yan. Mura na kung siguro. Yung mura na. Ayan, white grapes yan ang ganyan.
Great wines are made in vineyards, but it is also the human relationship and the intimate understanding of the land that helps them on their magical journey to wine.
Kaya,
Iba na daw ngayon.
kasi nga.
Chateau Ksara, making wine since 1857.
Hindi ba ako nakalimutan ko na po? Alam ko nakarating ako dito.
Yala, hurry up. Bilisan nyo na.
Yala,
We're wasting time.
faster.
Because there are some
Don't walking slowly.
Okay? Yan.
Is everyone here?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So this cave is a natural cave that dates back from Roman times. We're talking 2,000 years ago. Is everyone able to hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. The temperature here is natural. It varies between 11 and 13 degrees. The humidity reaches up to 80% and it stays constant all year round. It doesn't change, summer or winter. We're also underground from 8 to 12 meters approximately. As we continue walking in these cellars, you're gonna notice on the right side, we have barrels such as this one over here. These are oak barrels that we import from Bordeaux, France.
This one all is full.
Yes, full of red wine, precisely. We use them 4 times. The 2 first times for the premium wine, and the 2nd times after that for our 2nd choice of wine.
So maximum how many years this one to stay it here like this?
There's no exact timeline, but we can say around 5-6 years. It
Nice.
varies because usually they put the first use is usually the most one for 2 years. So after those 4 times of use, the pores of the wood will close eventually. The wine inside won't be able to breathe or take the oak taste mead anymore. That's why they are sold for only decoration purposes. Okay. Behind this door, we have the old vintages from 1930 to 1960.
It's old, very old.
They are kept here as an archive and treasure for the caves. We don't sell them at all.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No. Thank
We
you.
continue.
We are excited to see.
Vlogger ka rin pala.
Ano pa lang, hindi. Ang personal.
Magkano ba bili niya?
185.
185.
Before the last year.
Dollar? Ngayon, magkano na kaya dyan? Dito mo binili?
Yes. Oo, sa dito.
Sa class?
Sa Ricky Cell.
Saan pala yan?
Sa ZHALIE.
Ah,
Pero pwede mo ma-order online. Pag
Anong
may
pangalan
delivery
niya?
sila. Ricky Cell.
Harikisel?
Wow.
Ba't hindi ka nag-vlogger?
Hmm?
Ba't hindi ka na mag-vlogger?
Ay, pingina.
Yala, faster. We have wine. We have smell. Yala, faster, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Is
They're
everyone
not
here?
interested.
Yes? Okay. So Ksara was actually a monastery for the Jesuit fathers. It got founded in 1857. At that time, the fathers had around 20 hectares of land. They were using them to produce red wine and sweet wine for the church. It turned into a vitiviniculture because of two incidents. The first happened in 1860. It was when the fathers gained 240 hectares of land, which are now the lands of Tarnail. And they discovered there that the soil is really similar to the one in France. So that's how they started introducing French grapes and planting them here in Lebanon. The other incident was the discovery of these caves. It happened by accident. In 1898, the fathers were following a fox, was stealing their chicken and was about to hide them down here. So that's how they got to discover these caves. Yes, in total they are 2 kilometers long in a shape of a maze. The entrance or the window you're seeing up there was opened when 100 Lebanese families took refuge here during World War I. And they have the fathers enlarge the caves. Okay, if you want to take a closer look behind this door over here, you can see the oldest vintage we have from 1918 and the glass jars used by the fathers in the cognac production at their time.
Wow.
Mabasa, madilim.
How many generation?
More generation. Mga nang lito-lito na yan sila. Pang ilang generation na ngayon. Wow. It's how many? 200 century?
Pool is antique. Antique na yung mga ano nila.
Does anyone have any questions so far?
No, it's okay.
Thanks for the info.
We cannot believe. Rami. Wala. Ka? So, kung hindi tayo nagbayad, hindi na malaman ang history. Di ba? Yeah. We come here to know the history. Ay, ano ba yan?
So as we arrive over here, you're gonna start noticing a difference in smell. It's actually the smell of...
It's more stronger than
Yes,
before.
it's actually the smell of anise because we also produce arak.
Anis.
Yes, and the arak bottle, it's called Ksara. It derives from the word Ksar, which means the Grand Castle. I told you before that Ksara was a property for the Jesuit fathers, right? Until 1973, there was an order from the Vatican to sell the winery, and they sold it to 4 Lebanese families, which are still the owners to this day. Okay? Any questions before I continue?
No.
Okay,
Continue.
Just sweet for
Body.
أربو لا تسمع علي.
Arbo, arbo. Hoy, paunahin mo daw sila. Paunahin niyo sila. Paunahin. Paunahin mo.
Just listen to me at first.
Tuba na, tuba, oy.
Bahal na. Bahal ng tuba. Bahal na. Bahal. Bahal. Dito na kami sa...
Madilim na guys, wala na makikita.
Oh, dito na. Hipo-hipo na lang, hipo-hipo. Hindi na namin makita ang mga tuba ba? Mga tuba.
Sara sa wine na.
Ayun, ang dami, oh. Dami, oh. Dami. Parang bahali na. Bahali na.
So, papuntahan kayo sa exit?
Oh, pa-exit na. Gustong bumili. Dami akong nabili na dito kaya pinakargo ko.
Wala maliwanag siya na. Uy, saling ka na. Tigilid siya.
Ate! Ano na? Kadaan na ba tayo? Sa body in the back. We are staying.
If you take a closer look on this door, you're gonna notice the mold forming around them. Please don't touch it.
Oh, it's wine.
Don't touch it. Don't touch them.
It's full of wine.
Yes.
بس هو اللي في تالش يعني
لا mold تعرفونه.
it's small.
Yes.
Mold.
It forms naturally here based on the temperature and
But there
humidity
is-
found in the cave, and it's very essential in preventing the oxidation of the wine because it keeps the cork humid.
It's already have inside.
No, it doesn't go inside.
It's empty yani? Inside?
Sorry?
Empty the bottle? Hindi.
No, the bottle is full. It's
Ah.
full of red wine and closed.
As ready to sell yani.
Later
not
on.
yet.
Not yet.
Not
exactly.
ready yet.
In Ksara produced 3 million bottles per year. 60% of them
Yan
is
mo, yung ilaw,
local
boy.
consumption.
Lagyan mo ng ilaw. Ilawan mo kami.
But you don't the whole world?
Yes, you can see the cards for distributors and the wine. Oh, in the wine.
Ayun pala.
You can check in the wine.
Bobo talaga ni Luli.
Yeah, I will
Wala
put here
talagang
as come
alam-alam.
to an end. If you want to check the wine shop, it's out there.
Kadalaga Luli. Bobo ka talaga. Ito may ilaw pala. Oh. Talaga. Kanina pa. Kaming ganun lang kinasabi-sabihin. Tagal na namin. May ilaw pala. Liwanag pa naman. Animal kanina pa nagtagal ka eh. Oh, balik na lang ako doon. Balik natin. May ilaw pala ako ah. Hindi ko lang alam.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you next year.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Thanks for the info.
Thanks,
Welcome.
thanks.
Have a nice day. Bye, guys.
Ganda. Ikaw talaga. Bakit mo lang ngayon sinabi? Papahamak mo talaga ako.
Ano ba naman? Kanina pa ako dito ng video na may ilaw eh.